I know that you've been misled and or let down by false hopes of bullishness. And how many months running are we on this? About 2 months. So instead of continuing to see all of crypto Twitter and all of crypto YouTube get emotional, excited, and getting bullish with a 2% move on Bitcoin while it's in a downtrend, maybe stop trying to have that and take a peek at what could happen if the trend continues that it's simply not bullish. So what I want to do here, I don't want to make a call. I want to prepare you for what is possible in the charts. So we can say this video is called Things That Concern Me. And I want you to know about it so at least you're aware. Screw this guy. I'm going to watch somebody who's bullish. Are you ready to get filled in? Now that sounds sexual. Are you ready to see what I got? Sounds like a build up to a dick pic. Are you ready to feel this? No. Are you ready to... Shit, I just give up. It's so much easier to be bullish. Let's go. I'm on the Bitcoin 3-month chart, as you can see with what is highlighted in blue up here where my cursor is. The first thing that concerns me is a shooting star candle is getting ready to form. A shooting star candle after a major run up. It doesn't have to be at the top. So a lot of the textbook things that you'll see on Investopedia, whatever it's called, is most candlestick formations, for the sake of an example, they give them after a big run up for a reversal, or they give them after a big downtrend for a reversal. That's most textbook examples that you're going to see. However, most of them don't happen at the exact top. So this is a shooting star candle because it's after a large run up without this 10 EMA being touched in over a year. That's not good. So this quarterly candle ends this month. If this monthly candle can't end closer to about 55K, then guess what's going to happen? This quarterly 10 EMA is probably going to be hit, or it's going to get really close to getting hit. And so this 10 EMA will lock into place at about 32,000 here, but when the next month starts, it will keep roughly the same slope and it won't be so low. So perhaps somewhere around here, that would be about a 33 to 34K. And don't tell me that it's not possible to hit it. Look, it hit it here, broke through, hit it here, broke through, and even hit the next one down. So this is a shooting freaking star candle on a quarterly chart.
Open your eyes, it's not good.
Now I'm on the monthly chart. As I covered in my candlestick video from yesterday, it is good to see a monthly candle form what either would be a dragonfly or a hammer candle within a consolidation, as opposed to the top or the bottom of a mega downtrend, which we are in a major consolidation right now. It's good to have a repulsion from here, having a longer wick up. But if you don't get that, that means the candles are falling into it. And that means the next EMA down is probably going to be retested. So the next month ticking up, keep roughly the same slope. That gets you somewhere around 37K. So this monthly closure is really important. Let's say if it doesn't close above 52K or so, this is going to be interpreted as falling into this, and it's probably going to test lower in January. This month really needs to close up higher. And if I flip back to the 3-month chart, that will allow this to become not a gravestone doji because the candle is bigger. So hopefully you're starting to see it's way too premature to be bullish unless you're trading the 1 hour to maybe 4 hour timeframes, but that's it. The time to possibly be bullish is if this month closes strong, yes, then both of these candles become a lot healthier. And again, there's something even worse on Ethereum. I covered this a while ago on another video, but on top of what's happening on Bitcoin, I need to review this with you again. It's far, far worse. Flipper phones are getting flipped off. New and returning viewers alike, especially the returning viewers, your soft touch of the like is even more important. Thank you for your service. Leave me a comment down below or you're gonna stub your pinky toe.
Hey, that rhymed.
Just leave a random comment. That stuff's for me. Here's what's for you. Make sure the bell is hit because this is time-sensitive information. I want to help you walk through a more profitable crypto journey. Smash the bell. We're in this together. So now I have 2 more things to show you. One is really bad on Ethereum, and the other is the mid-macro range that Bitcoin's in right now. Follow me on Twitter, 𝘾𝙤𝙣𝙣𝙤. Turn on your microphone and camera and ask me questions directly and live. Links to the Discord community in the description section. Not a fan of online communities? No problem. Hit the join button under this video to see a video description of what the YouTube tiers offer you so that you can have more exclusive content. Here's Ethereum on the monthly chart. I'm going to zoom into the RSI of the monthly chart. Price has been making consecutive higher highs while RSI has been making consecutive lower lows. RSI has officially broken full on below the moving average, which is this line here. 3 strikes of bearish divergence on a smaller chart like the daily is enough to be pretty severe, but we are talking on the monthly scale. That's freaking concerning. Now, could Ethereum scream to all-time highs before this bearish divergence plays out? Absolutely. It could probably get up to 6 or 8K, or potentially even have a blow-off top before this plays out. But the thing is, you don't know when this will play out and what will happen between now and when it plays out. So what you're left thinking is, wait, this is concerning. It's possible that it has to play out before Ethereum can do anything special, and I need to be aware of this possibility. So again, I'm not making a call that this is going to make Ethereum dump because, as most of my viewers know, as long as the green RSI is within the green zone, yes, you can bust out higher high after higher high, even leave it, then make a higher high here, and then it plays out. That is absolutely possible. I mean, hell, and that would take you to 2023. It is totally possible. That could be something like 15K Ethereum. But sometimes the way crypto moves is it just comes up, gets rejected by this moving line, and then just tanks. Because crypto is volatile. This is more often like how it plays out. So therefore it should be at least mildly concerning for you. Same thing on the 2-week chart on Ethereum. Price made a higher high, price made another higher high, price made another higher high. 3 strikes of bearish divergence on the 2-week too. Now I'm going to go to the weekly and I'm going to take off the green RSI and only leave the moving average. How did the last bear market play out? It made a highest high in price on its blow off top, with the EMA making a severely lower high. What do we have here? High, lower high, even lower high, potentially. This is not a confirmed lower high, because it is making higher lows. So it could technically keep going like this and then play out, or it could potentially come all the way up here and make a lower high way up here, taking Ethereum potentially all the way up to 6 to 8K in this event. So the point is, no one knows exactly when that will play out. You just got to realize it's very likely that it'll play out. It could make all-time highs before it plays out. But remember back, you don't know. This could form into the next lower high. And then if it plays out after this lower high, the whole freaking altcoin market will go down for a couple months at least for this to reset. You need to be aware of this. This is concerning. A lot of these indicators that are concerning within the Ethereum chart still have baked in that higher highs can be made first. Totally possible. That could align with, having a bull run until May, and then it all plays out. We have a blow off top. Great. But you don't know. It could play out sooner than later. Do you understand? This is not the sign of health and fitness. This is the sign of being worn the hell out. And unless another big ass wave of retail comes here, it's probably going to play out sooner than later. So if something crazy Bitcoin doesn't hit the news and you don't hear people talking about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in the grocery stores or wherever you are, where no coiners typically don't talk about it, until the moment that you hear no coiners talking about crypto, you know that there's not another wave of retail here. And that greatly heightens the possibility, I'm not saying probability, but it greatly heightens the possibility that the money within crypto right now is not enough and that this stuff will play out before it goes back up. And again, it pains me to say this. I want all green candles too. I'm not happy that Bitcoin didn't scream up at the end of this 4-year cycle that potentially never existed in the first place. The only cool thing is that it topped out at 69K. Great number. Now look at Bitcoin on the macro chart and think of whales. Whales are in this to do 2 things, to make money and to accumulate Bitcoin, right? You've heard me say over and over, some of the most profitable things in all of crypto are ranges. If whales are having a heyday, both making money, making traps all the time, and accumulating long positions during a bear trap, and accumulating short positions during a bull trap, and doing it over and over and over, and they're accumulating more Bitcoin because it's in a range and not flying, why would whales have any reason to not keep price suppressed? Think about it that way. It's in a range. Look at this range. You know how profitable this 30 freaking K range is for whales who can move the market and massage price a little bit as they stack on futures positions before they either buy or sell on spot? This is insanely profitable. Think about it this way. The incentive to keep price in this box is huge. And that's why I keep very focused on the fact that there isn't another wave of retail here. And I feel it's the only way Bitcoin's going to bust out of here because of the incentive structure of whales. This range satisfies the 2 things they want the most, the 2 reasons why they're here, better than an up move. It's better than it. This is better than 100K Bitcoin for whales. I'm telling you it is. And do you remember those 2 targets that I gave you for if the monthly hits its 21 EMA or the 3-month hits its 10 EMA? Do you remember those levels? Well, look, this right here aligns with the monthly hitting its 10 EMA next month. And this line right here aligns with Bitcoin hitting its 3-month 10 EMA. And guess what? That is perfectly natural price action to come down here, get rejected from this line, come down, bounce, and then find support, and then maybe break out of this by May. This is perfectly normal range activity if you imagine these daily candles as a 1 hour. So imagine you just zoomed in on something like this and saw the 1 hour. Well, hell, let's do that. So you know how Bitcoin 69K top, it hit the top of the range, right? Well, look, on the 1 hour chart, it's completely natural and normal to hit the top of the chart, then go to near the bottom, 1 line up. And that would be as similar to the monthly 21 or the quarterly 10 being hit. This happens all the time. Look, it happened here too. Hit that and then came down near the bottom, touched the bottom, got near the top, hit near the bottom, got near the top, tanked to the bottom. Look, this is completely normal range activity. Completely normal. It happens all the time. So to say that it would be weird for Bitcoin to do this on a daily mid-macro range of 30K is just crazy. And now mix that with the incentive of whales being perfectly satisfied with this range, it should be at least concerning. Now throw on the fact that there is no other wave of retail here, it gets more concerning. Now mix on the fact that Ethereum has 3 strikes of bearish divergence on the monthly, that's even more concerning. So remember, around this new year, at this monthly closure, if Bitcoin isn't over 52K on that exact day, so not before, so Bitcoin screams up to 52K in 2 days and flies down on the 31st and is under 50K, that's still bad. It needs to close up there. So at the end of the year, you need to be paying attention to the monthly close and where Bitcoin's closing. If it's not over 52K, exactly as January 1st starts, when you say Happy New Year, and it's like literally checking your phone as you say Happy New Year, looking at crypto because you're a weirdo like me, if it's not over 52K, the shit's probably going down. So happy freaking New Year to you. No, I'm just kidding.
But when you wake up the next morning, you better check your phone.
Click here if you want to be able to set up a chart just like mine. Click here if you want to watch that video on candlesticks. If you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, click this circle right here. There's a present inside. You just got Timified worldwide. Peace.